What's up, my loves, and welcome back for another video. If you're tuning in for the first time, I'm Ashley Bedeck, and we're going to be slaying this beautiful ombre lace wig from start to finish. This one comes courtesy of Eva Wigs, and you guys know these are my folks. I love working with this company. They have some beautiful wigs. This is a close-up of what the wig looks like. It's set as a center part, but of course you can switch it up if you like. And this is a back shot of what the actual hair color looks like. I believe this is a color number 3T6. I'll have the exact color and all the details linked in the description box. I love how this color looks on my complexion. It's pre-plucked and it's pretty much ready to wear. It's a silk, long, straight, full lace human hair wig. So you pretty much will get the most out of this wig because you can part it any and every way that you want. From here, I'm going to start off by customizing the wig to fit my head perfectly. I like to cut off any excess lace that covers my eyes so that I can see very clear. And then I'll go in and make sure that the wig fits from ear to ear by cutting off any excess lace around the ears. Now I'm ready for my install. I'm going to go with the arrogant tay or the hairstylist method of installing a wig glueless. I'm going to apply a little bit of my Got To Be Glue gel exactly where the hairline is supposed to start for me. I have a large forehead, so I like to go in front of my hairline so that I don't tamper with my actual hair or edges or anything like that. I applied the lace on top and kind of let it get a little bit tacky. For me, I wanted to double up, so I added a little bit of the Got To Be Glue spray as well, and I cleaned up any excess residue from the spray that it can be like a nice clean application. I'm going to use my blow dryer on a cold or cool setting, and I'm going to just take my time and make sure that dries completely, and then we're going to go on and move on to the sides. And you guys can see how well this looks. After you go ahead and bond it down, you kind of want to tug at it to make sure that it's all down and that you didn't, miss a spot. From here, I'm going to take my eyebrow razor and cut off any excess lace, trying to not go into the actual like baby hair and cut that off. I love how beautiful this wig looks, but I kind of felt like I didn't go far enough, so I'm going to double up and pretty much make sure that I go in again with that Got To Be Glue spray and bond it down so that the lace is completely bonded and melted down. You're going to notice through this process that the wig is going to look a little bit light along the hairline. One step I forgot, or I actually didn't forget, but I just skipped on, was I did not tint the lace ahead of time. I am on a Holy Grail lace tint that is easy to access. I don't want to have to buy from overseas. I want to be able to get it in large amounts so that I can use it on all my wigs. So if you have any recommendations, please slide in my DMs and let me know, the plug. Let me know where I can get it from, where I can order. I'm ready to order. But if you don't have a lace tint on hand or one that you like, I love to also use a foundation. It's an easy, affordable way. I use my NYX one straight out the, makeup bag. And that one does work great. My only issue with that one is when I use it on colored hair, it tends to come up a lot more orange than when I use it on like natural brown and black hair. Say hi, I'm 3.
Hi, I'm 3.
Hi, I'm Dakota Jade.
I'm Dakota Jade.
And I'm 3 years old.
And I'm 3 years old.
And I love my mom.
And my mama.
And my mommy loves me.
My mom loves me.
So much.
So much.
And I'm a ballerina princess.
And I'm a ballerina princess.
Say peace out, dudes.
Peace out.
Peace out, girls.
Peace out, girls.
Bye.
Bye.
Let me get this. Princess Cody back at it again with another cameo. I love my baby girl so much. I feel like she's so much like me, and she's so bonded to me that I'm so grateful that I get to, share with her and she can see what mommy does for work. Next up for me is baby hair. As you guys seen, I kind of separated what I wanted to be baby hair. I trimmed it down, and now I'm going in with a mousse to pretty much form it. I like to take my time and get, you know, my desired shape. Sometimes I don't know exactly what shape I want, so I just play with it and freehand it until I like the way it comes out. I'm going to set this by adding an elastic band over top and blow drying it so that it can be nice and set, especially because this is a glueless install. Even though the foam lotion is alcohol based, I do find that adding too much of it may make your lace closure or frontal slide. So that's why I like to go in and bond it down again with the elastic band and allow it to dry. Also, that helps to get the melted look. So I definitely recommend that you add that to your steps when you install your wigs. At this point, I was convinced I wanted to do a half up, half down. It's always easier to do a half up, half down when you keep an elastic band on the hairline. So I went in, I added my wax, I kind of pressed out the front and did the ponytail. I'll let it play and you'll see like how it comes out. It looked really good, but I just wasn't feeling it. So I'm gonna let this play and then we're gonna come back and do the curls. So the purpose of the half up, half down, or the top knot bun was I wanted to utilize the lace since this is a full lace wig, but I don't know, I just wasn't feeling it on this day. Maybe it was just how I was parting it and it wasn't coming out good. So I did off camera go back in and reopen up that center part and flatten out the hair. Now I'm going to go in and just do some fun curls. Now what I will mention that my flat iron gets extremely hot. I believe it did come with a glove, so I should have pulled out the glove and used that to twist the hair when curling. So, you know, if you want your hair to be super smooth, be sure that you can actually grip the wig how you need to, as well as gripping the flat iron how you need to get the curls to not have that little crimp in it. But, you know, it came out good. I'm going to go ahead and continue to curl the hair on this side, and then I'll come back when I'm finished. Okay, we're pretty much done with the look. I absolutely love the way it came out, but you know, I'm going to add my finishing touches to make it look salon ready. So I added a little bit of powder along the hairline. I've been using that Ruby Kisses palette, and that has been my go-to, my favorite. I don't know why I stopped using it for like a year straight, but I'm back and I love it, and it works better than any other powder that I have. Of course, it's linked in the description box. And then I'm going to go ahead and set the parting as well with the same powder. I like to go in and custom, you know, put together like what powders I'm going to use depending on the lace. As you guys see, I did go lighter than I usually do, and I went for a more cool tone powder, especially because the wig has this nice brown and blonde, honey brown, honey blonde, you know, situation. If I would have went for an NW or a warmer color, it would have definitely felt more red. But yeah, I love the way this wig came out. Of course, at the end, I kind of went back in with the flat iron and kind of just made it look a lot more neat and fresh. Let me know what you guys think of this one. Okay, so this is the look. I had a lot of fun. My husband and I had some family over, so we're watching a movie. So forgive the footage in the beginning because I forget the name of the movie. I'm gonna have to ask him and put it here, but it's the one where the husband and the wife are snowed into the car and the whole movie is just the two of them, but she's pregnant and she delivers the baby and they are snowed into a car. Crazy movie, but of course he was taking the man's side, I was taking the woman's side, so it was a whole lot of commentary, but it was hard to multitask and get to it. So I did do a good amount of the curling off camera. Now, I was having an issue. This flat iron is my favorite flat iron, but it gets really hot. It gives you these tips, like these rubber tips right here, where you can kind of hold on to it, but even like right now, I can use it a little bit to grab and twist, but I gotta let it go real quick because it still gets hot. And then this part, whoop, is even hotter. So trying to twist it was really hard. Especially because the hair is so long, I needed to twist it to keep it up high so that it doesn't go below the plates. Long story short, I should have had a glove on. It would have been a lot easier to do this. I didn't even think about a glove until right now because I actually have one. But I switched to my other baby list thinking that this one was going to be easier. The issue wasn't making the curls. The issue was like when you're taking the time to twist it, if you take a moment where you're like holding it too long at a weird angle, you'll get these weird crimps. So I did try to get some of them out, but it's inevitable. Basically, I should have just went with the wand curler, but as you guys can see, I made it through and the curls came out really good. I did set it with a holding spray. This one has been my favorite. This one comes in a regular and a plus. I did use the one with the extra hold, and like I said, I have it linked in the description box. And then you guys see I kind of did powder in the parting as well as the hairline. Now you guys have seen for quite some time I've been doing concealer in the parting. So today I did powder in the parting, which is a little bit of a switch up. I kind of like the way this concealer pops a little bit more, but I'm not sure. Like I kind of want to go in with my Fenty concealer right now, but I'm just going to leave it for now and see how it's looking in pictures, and if it looks crazy or if it doesn't look as good in pictures, then I'll go ahead and add a little concealer on top. But I love the way this hair came out. What made it really good is that this wig is actually pretty full, so I was able to get the volume from the curls that I really want. This one did come from Eva Wigs, as I mentioned, and then this is the packaging. They actually sent me 2 wigs, so the other wig you'll see maybe in a week or 2. And this is the inside of the box. They gave me some nice, I believe these are mink lashes. Super nice and full, and the packaging is actually pretty good. You guys know I'm on the hunt for my holy grail lash. They gave me some wig caps. They also gave me a comb. I feel like I have so many of these black combs that have their logo on it because, you know, they put their logo on it, which I like. And then I love to have these mini packs of bobby pins. These are great to like keep a pack like this like in your purse, like your toiletry bag in your purse, you know, your carry-on or your luggage, what do you call it, like your toiletry bag for your travel. Even like keeping a pack of these like in your car. I have a pack of these like downstairs bathroom, upstairs bathroom, because you just never know when you need some bobby pins. So I'm actually gonna stash these right now. And then of course they also gave the elastic band, so if you want to make the wig fit glueless, you'll be able to do it. And then they gave you a little bit of language, and this is like a how-to, you know, care for your wig and do all these different things to it. They even have a step-by-step on how to bond the wig down with the Got2b Glued spray, so that's pretty cool. Ultimately, I don't have any complaints about this wig. I know I said that with a lot of wigs, but it's honestly true. Like I said before, with the coloring, I do feel like with all colored wigs, you get a little extra shedding, and this one is no exception. Not to the point where I'm getting like clumps of hair out, but I do notice just a little bit more shedding, not too crazy. The hair doesn't feel like it's gonna tangle anymore, but again, when you're dealing with color treated hair, it is just more likely or inevitable that the hair has been through a lot more than, like, say, virgin hair that has never been processed. So keep that in mind. And that's pretty much it. Today is actually my first day back vlogging, which I'm super excited. I feel like I was a little bit nervous vlogging today. I don't know why, but since I don't vlog consistently like I used to, it just feels like I'm more comfortable talking to you guys when I do hair tutorials than when I do when I'm vlogging. It's like I pick up the camera, and when I plan it in my head and then when I do it in person, it's just two different things. So I definitely have to get a lot more comfortable back in front of the camera as a vlogger. My kids are loving it, but I know that you guys don't just want to see like kitty videos that are just like clobbered in them. So I'm trying to find ways to incorporate it and you know, share part of my life with you guys, which predominantly is my family and my kids, without it just being like a kid-based video. Anyways, I feel like I'm rambling at this point, so go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. Of course, I'm still going to be kicking out the hair tutorials. I'm actually getting my eyebrows microbladed tomorrow, so I want to go ahead and film a couple videos tonight so that way I have some content while I can't put on makeup. But again, I'm Ashley Bedeck. If you are tuning into my channel for the first time, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Smooches!